I'm Sam, I play guitar and sing a small amount.
I'm Tom and I play the drums.
I'm Martha and I sing, play guitar and keys in the Elephant Trees.
Hi, I'm Tom and I play bass.
I'm Dave and I'm vocals.
I'm Aaron, I play guitar.
And we are Gorilla.
In comparison to other places where I've had experience gigging, it's definitely interesting because it's a bigger city than, for example, Leeds. So there's more venues and there's more opportunities, but there's a lot more people as well, and that kind of means that the competition sort of increases as well.
Quite laddie though. It's, well, the music business industry in general is, I wouldn't say there's more men than women in the whole industry, but I think there's definitely a lot more male bands, which can often leave us feeling a bit like the outsiders, and like, bless you guys, it doesn't faze you, but you do get a lot of guys that it just doesn't really feel like it's your space to enter.
Like when we backstage the other day,
Yeah.
walking into the toilet and like unflushed toilet with the seat was still and everything.
I know, but I don't want to get picky about stuff
No,
like
but that is
that.
a bit like, yeah. It's
Okay, going into like the backstage area, like the green room like this, today's been amazing because it's all female fronted bands. And obviously having you guys as well, it's probably been about an equal balance, but usually I'll be the only girl backstage, which is very gross. Like we post on social media quite a lot, much as like we all hate using social media, but
You have to.
you have to do it. It's free advertising.
Yeah, we use a shared Instagram that we all have access to. We put a lot of stuff on Facebook, or as much as we can, photos and just here's what's coming up, here's what we're doing, and it's been really useful just to be able to connect with people.
We've done a lot, like with our headline shows and stuff, to try and curate them to be very much the kind of scene we want to be around. So be that like LGBTQ bands, lots of women on the lineup, just to break that. I think a lot of the time that draws just communities together in terms of who wants to come see the shows, and people aren't put off by it being another lineup full of indie bands.
It's a conversation we've all had, because you've got to have a group of people who are all on the same wavelength and all want to do the thing, and realistically, like it's a full-time job, but it's hard to look at it like that because it's a full-time job that you don't get paid for necessarily all the time, and I feel like it is like if I was to explain it to my mum or to my family, like what I'm doing, it's not like, it's hard to sort of explain because it's not like a reliable source of income, but it is also like it's the best thing in the world, so why would you not want to do it? Why would you not want to? And then I think when it comes to organising people, it's about finding the people who do want to do that and are willing to put the time and the money into actually making it happen.
Oh, this lineup is not, well actually it is technically the original lineup of the Elephant Trees.
Well, nice.
But all these people were there at the start, but it's not been that the whole way through.
We've been through 3 bassists and 2 drummers.
We came back.
So that has been a struggle, but that's more like an in-house issue. Although I've heard quite a lot of bands have the same issue. I think it's just there's a very big difference between being in a band because it's fun and then being in a band because you really want it.
Time constraints as well, because obviously we all have jobs and try to find ways to practice and do everything we need to do as a band, as well as earn enough money to do all the things we want to do at the same time. It's a bit of a nightmare.
It's fun though.
Get around it.
It's fun when it works.
Someone asked me this the other day and I was trying to think like, what on earth can we say? You know, we're not that big, we're not big enough to really give advice, but I think the most helpful thing that we have ever really stumbled across is this whole idea of having our voice, not trying to be a band for someone else, not trying to be a band to look cool or to make money. The reason that like us three are sat here making music together is because we all believe in the same thing, we've got the same ideas about the world, and I think if you want to make music, you need to know what you're making music for. And that's not to say if you want to make money, that's not like it's a bad thing, it's still an avenue. But if you want to make music that means something to you and you want it to be something you do forever, then you need to care about your music and what you're saying, but not just do it for show.
Plan everything. You've got to plan literally everything, and sort of know what you're doing, know where you want to be, set goals, and really just sort of find people who you want to work with and who want to work with you get on with. I think we always have a laugh, and it's just like that. Just the fact that we spend that time together outside of the music room, I think, is so important, because it's like it shows that we actually connect together when we're playing live, and it's fun, and it's not just like a chore. It doesn't just feel like a job.